Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Pataya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Namaskar, Namaste, Namastara. Greetings, welcome to yoga. Time to shine bright. Take Rudra Mudra to activate solar plexus, index and ring finger together. Middle finger, pinky fingers extend straight. Lift and open the heart, turning gaze within, connecting to the breath, to the inner light. To activate breath and energy. Vastrika breath, breath of fire. 36 pumpings of the abdomen, breathing strongly through the nostrils. After the last breath, hold it out and engage Mahabandha, 3 energy locks. Deep breath in. Hold it out, belly up and in, tone and lift pelvic floor, chin to the chest. One more round. Deep breath in. Sankalpa Mudra. Open up your right hand, left arm across the chest, clasping hands for the energy seal of intention. Today we have the energy of the yellow seed. The seed represents the intentions that we plant in the heart space, that we target with breath, energy, and awareness so that they grow into fruition and manifestation. Connect to your personal intention for the practice today. Hope what brings you to the mat. Keeping that energy sealed within. Hands together in front of the heart. Let's unite our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Oms. 1 Purna mantra. Deep breath in. Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Rise for this yoga. Hatha yoga. Stita, stito. Tadasana. Getting established for greatness. Feet a distance apart. Lift and spread your toes. Squeeze leg muscles in and up. Inner thighs together. Draw belly in. Scoop tailbone. Shoulders up and back. Sliding jawbone back. Activate Ujjayi breath. Deep breath in from the back of the throat with more focus. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. So bring the freedom of the day. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, step back into plank. Hold plank. Spread fingers wide. Index finger leads the way. Belly up and in. Scoop tailbone under. In slow motion, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, rise up for Hadbu Janga. You look awfully compressed in that corner. There we go. Lower down, flow back, down dog. Gabriel, do you mind shifting to your right a couple of feet? And that way, Laura's, you don't have your feet right in Laura's face. That's perfect almost. Get that top corner over. There you go. Thanks, bro. First dog of the day, stretch it out. Bend one knee at a time. Lengthen through calf muscles. Deepen the victorious breath. Keep the glottis muscles toned in the back of the throat. Bend knees. Gaze up at the end of the exhale. Step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Bend elbows out to the side. Taking arms towards the front of the room. Squeeze shoulder blades on the back. Squeeze inner thighs together. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Keep it going. Inhale, lengthen, curling. Exhale, step or jump. Take a vinyasa. Transitioning with your breath. Exhaling down. Inhale, ascend. Exhale, flow back. Drop deep breaths. Inhale, contract. Make it magnetic. Drawing energy into the core. Pulling hands to the feet. Feet in towards the hands. Exhale, push hands and feet apart. Creating more length with the out breath. If your feet are all the way flat, you can wiggle them back a little so you've got something to strive for. Bring more power to the tops of the thighs. And then bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Bend elbows to the side. Squeeze shoulder blades on the back. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Keeping back body engaged. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Take the vinyasa. And down dog, hold it, keeping legs straight. Hips lengthening to the back of the room. Bend elbows out to the side, 2 to 4 inches, and then lift your arms up. Squeeze shoulder blades on the back, lifting arms to the front of the room. Hold it there, building more strength in the back body. And then keeping shoulder blades squeezing together. Slowly straighten arms, squeezing arms towards each other. And then outer rotate the arms, rolling biceps up towards the ceiling. Eyes of the elbows up. Extending energy out through index knuckles. One more. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Midline, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive forward. Keep it going. Inhale, lengthen. Head up, heart down. Exhale, step or jump. Take the biddy. More. Bend elbows out to the side. Lift arms up. Create more strength in the back body. More opening for the heart chakra. Bend a little. Bend to the side. Not to the side, this way. There you go. That's it. And then slowly straighten arms, full stretch. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Midline, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, summit CT, pausing. Turning gaze back within. Connecting to the breath, your intention for the practice. Surya Namaskar B, traditional, 1 breath in each position, deep breath in. Exhale, squat, inhale overhead, exhale, dive forward, Uttana, inhale, lengthen the Theta, exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Right foot up, Virabhadra with the back foot flat. Right foot up, sweep arms overhead, pausing at the peak, and then exhale, depart, step back, flow through. Keep it going with your breath. Second side, left foot up, back foot flat. Five breaths in down dog. Inhale, contracting, make it magnetic. Exhale, expanding, creating more length. Bend knees, gaze up, back into the exhale, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Bakasana, Samastitihi, pausing, turning back within, coming back into remembrance. Surya Namaskar B, dynamic alignment, feet hip distance apart if they're not already. Deep breath in, exhale, squat. Keep outer edge of the knee aligned with outer edge of the feet. Take it overhead, strengthen core, belly in, squeeze rib cage in. Keep arms and shoulders pulling back. Go halfway forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Deep breath in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump up, jump back, step back, take a vinyasa. Right leg lifts behind you, lean forward in a plank. Lower halfway down, Trianga. Push back strong, right foot up, Virabhadra. With the back heel up, squaring off hips, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, take it overhead. Inhale, contract, squeezing thighs together. Exhale, push thigh bones apart, going deeper. Keeping hips level and low. Don't let them lift on the inhale. Build more strength on inhale. Squeezing thighs in. Exhale, push energy out. Growing deeper, taking head all the way back. One more strong one. Exhale, release, Vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Plank pose. Trianga Danda, halfway. Push back, step it up. Back heel up, square it off, leg it overhead, draw in from the periphery to the core, and then push from the top of the hip to the back heel, bend left knee deep, moving down through both feet, scissor back in without letting hips lift, so build more strength in the legs, hold the engagement, as you go deeper, one more strong breath. Exhale, release, step back, flow through. Right foot to the front of the mat and pause, both hands to the top of the thigh. Reconnecting the breath to the Icha, the intention of the heart. Bowing forward, drawing with the strength to manifest, clasping hands, shoulders up, slide jawbone back, squeezing arms in, upper back in, peel heart open, keeping back leg straight and strong, bend right knee, you can lift your forward heel if you're going further. Virastamba, back foot flat, take it overhead. Humble warrior pose. Surrendering thought, empowering breath. Ekapada Vinyasa 2, right arm under, back heel up. You can bring your left hand into fist or ridge top. You want to change it up. We'll work Visama. Hold it a few breaths, and then in rotating right leg, you can take it all the way up into Ganda Barandasana. Optional on the chin or float back, taking the Vini. Left foot up and pause. Both hands to the top of the thigh. Om Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti Swarupinye Namaha. The three primary Shaktis, powers of Skanda, are intention, action, and manifestation. Draw in. Embracing your intentions with more strength in the legs, clasping hands behind the back, side body is long, slide back, squeeze in, push through back heel, bend left knee deep, lift forward heel if you're going further, coming up high to the balls of both feet. Back foot flat, take it overhead, keep left knee bending deep. Start the class with Icha Shakti, building intention, and we build Jnana Shakti, knowledge of the self and the practice throughout the session. Gaining knowledge through the breath and alignment. Work the arm balance, Ekapada Kaundinya, and then that leads to the Kriya, the positive action, the clearing manifestation, the magic that you experience off the mat. Roll it in, take it up. Right foot up to the front of the mat, bound side angle pose, Pada Parsva Asana. Right arm under, left arm behind the back. Going for the clasp. If you're in deep, choke up, you can grab that left wrist. And then bowing to the heart, straighten right leg for bound triangle pose. You can shift to holding fingertips. Your shoulders are tight and you need more space. Hold your clasp, bend forward leg, step back foot up, or Baddha Ekapada Uttana, straighten both legs and twist. Pushing thigh bones back, curling left shoulder back. And then micro bend left knee, shift to the side, picking up right leg, Svarga Divija, bird of paradise. Find your drishti, your gazing point. If you're going further, you can bow forward an inch or two, inner spiral the top of the right thigh, straighten leg all the way, and then strengthen core. Outer spiral, pushing out through the heels. Back down, bound half moon, hold the clasp, lean forward, keeping right leg slightly bent, lift left leg up parallel, flexing foot, lifting pinky toe to the ceiling, to outer rotate top of the thigh. When left leg reaches parallel, straighten right leg all the way. If you lose it, take it into standing split. There you go. Urdhva Prasarita Ekapada, stack hips, lifting left hip high. Power up that big toe. Squeeze it into the center to lift it higher. Bending elbows out to the side, squeeze shoulder blades on the back, engaging back body. And then set your hands in front of you for downward facing tree. For forearm stand, you can kick up or kick back. If you're at the periphery, you can use the wall, otherwise too bad. Take it up, no cartwheeling. Lower to chaturanga in midair. Nice foot action, head up strong. Tailbone up. Second side, left foot up. Left arm under, going for the bunt. Hold the clasp, bow forward to the heart, straighten left leg, Pada Trikona. Scoop tailbone, head back, leaning back, pushing out through the feet. Hold the clasp, bend forward leg, step back foot up. Baddha Ekapada Uttana, straighten both legs and twist. Gazing up over right shoulder. And then shift to the right, pick up left leg. Bird of paradise. Take your time, stay with the breath, keep it full and deep. Find your drishti. And then inner spiral, top of the left thigh as the leg straightens to align thigh bone on hamstrings. Strengthen the action of Uddiyana, Mula Bandha. Back down, bound half moon, Pada Ardha Chandra. Lean forward, let your head get heavy. Right pinky toe gets light, lifting up. Both hands down, standing split. Engage back body, bending elbows out to the side, shoulder blades engage on the back to strengthen origin point of your rotator cuffs. And then set hands flat, Hasta Bandha, grip or claw the mat strong. And then out rotate, tops the arms and shoulder. In rotate your right leg as you kick up. Right foot up, left knee down. Pausing, reconnecting to the breath, to the itcha, the intention of the heart. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Another deep breath in. Lift up out of the hip, deep and twist, hooking shoulder over, hands in prayer to the floor or pass the wrist under and go for the bind for Vata Parvrita Parsvakona. When you're set, curl your back toes under and straighten your back leg. Lift and hold it, 5 deep ujjayi. Each exhale, deep and twist, curling shoulder back, taking your head back, like your back of your head was weighted. And then back knee down, pivot to the left 90 degrees, just like this. And then take both elbows across. You can take your right hand wide if you don't need it and lean forward for Ekapada Counting Vinyasa 1. Holding the twist for 5 breaths, and then you can go for the switch in the 2 position. And then you can take it back onto the chin, or switch sides in midair, take a vinyasa, whatever. Get your freak on. Left foot up, pause, right knee down, reconnecting the breath. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Another deep breath in. Lift, deep and twist. Pass wrist if you're going for the bind, or you can reach for the floor. Hands in prayer. When you're set, curl your back toes under and straighten your back leg. Lift it up, lock it out. Strengthen ujjayi. Doing good. This hip's just going a little wide. And then right knee down. Pivot to the right 90 degrees. Take that left hand wide if you don't need that extra elbow, and then lean forward, flexing toes to the face, hold it. After 5 ujjayi, go for the switch or take a vini. Child's pose, praise Shiva. Rest here, take it into Uttana Shishasana, puppy pose. Taking knees wide. Slide forward with the palms face up. A little push, stay there. I'll make the rounds. Otherwise, escape back to child's pose. A little push. I'll be very light. Take your hands forward a bit. Maybe go deeper. There we go. And then back to down dog. Shake it out. Next breath. Wide leg stance. Prasarita. Asana. Pivot to the left. And then you can shift a little to the right or to the left if somebody's right in front of you, so you don't have any interference. Bend your knees and arch, tilting top of the pelvis down, squeezing shoulder blades on the back, and then go for the clasp. Squeezing inner thighs together, arms together, straighten legs, straighten arms, take it overhead. Hands with both big toes with first two fingers for D position. Bend elbows up, shoulder blades flat on the back, pulling forehead to the floor. Back muscles lifting, quads lifting, pushing down strong through the feet. And then inhale, lengthen for E position. Go as wide as you can, deep as you can. Coming onto forearms or the chin, clasping underneath. Heel toe back in. Come to squatting at the front of the mat for Bakasana. Crow pose. From squatting, you can take hands wide and then lean forward. Lift and hold it. Squeezing big toes together. Flex the pinky toes out to the side. Rounding lower back, lifting kidneys up. You can float to a handstand or tripod headstand. Your head's a little close, Vicky. Your head's a little close to your hands.
What?
Your head's a little close to your hands. It's okay. There you go. Vinyasa, child's pose. Get set. Take your time to do it, right? Take your hands a little wider so your pinky finger hangs off. There you go. Now go for it.
I'm so sweaty.
Makes you squeeze in more. Work those inner thighs. Narakunjasana, heart opening pose. Taking knees wide like in puppy pose. This time bend arms, lean forward, coming onto the chin and the chest again. If you're in deep, you can go for two position, clasping hands behind you and lift your arms up, lifting shoulders up away from the mat, and then push your throat down. Nice. Angie, you can go forward more with your head. You can take your head all the way forward to here. There you go. That's it. And then hands underneath the shoulders, upward facing dog, lean forward, press up. Flow back, down dog. Right foot up, Supramanya. For a deep lunge, right foot up, back foot flat. Take your right arm underneath the leg. Holding the ankle, pull your head in, attempting to trap the head underneath the leg. If it traps, your left hand can hold your left hip, and you can lift your back leg up at a 45-degree angle. It's optional. Trap your head. And then left hand holds left hip.
What? Left
hand holds left hip. The other left hand. Keep your right hand out here for balance. This is your right. This is your left. And you're going to hold your hip and then take the elbow down. And the back heel lifts. And then you lean forward and you push your head up. And push down to this foot until the back leg lifts. From here, Vishva Mitrasana. You can have your back leg straight, or you can lower the back knee down if you need extra support. You can use your strap if you need it to hook or strap your right leg, and then bowing forward, inner spiral as you kick that leg straight, and then duck the head. From here, optional continue 2 again, or just take a Vinyasa or jump switch, or casually switch. That heel. Hold on. On the next side.
Okay.
I'm going to get you. Hook the heel so you get more power to lift it. Okay. Left foot up for the deep lunge. Left arm under. Pull yourself in. Attempting to trap that head. Now hand holds the hip. Lift your back heel up. There you go. And then you lean forward. That's it. That's it. Next week. And then Vishvamitra, friend of the universe, back heel down and in, or take the knee down, pivoting ankle in.
When you have your elbow down? Okay.
Hold on, cup that heel.
On the heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now grab.
So I can push through the heel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now get your hand in there. Just grab inside the strap. There you go. Now pull. That's it. All right, now it begins. That was the warm-up.
Oh.
Ekapada Raja, Kapota, number 1. Right knee up wide for pigeon pose. Left leg slides in and back. Walk your hands back, lift and curl. Square it off. Keeping hips forward, squared forward. Right hand front and center. You can use your strap, hooking your back foot, take it overhead. If that's too deep, you can work mermaid, naskinya, or the quad stretch. Ready, you can release, fold forward, taking hands wide, bend elbows up, squeeze shoulder blades on the back. Step back, optional bending, or just step back and switch legs. Om Ekapada Raja, Kapotasana. 1, second side. Right leg slides in and back. Walk your hands back. Push down through your knees, activating legs, muscle energy. And then reach for the back foot, resisting, and then strap it, grab it, wrap it, take it overhead. Inhale, creating more length, pushing down through the knees and the ankle, lengthening side bodies. Exhale, deepen the opening, walking hands down the strap. Ready, you can release. Magnetic Seed Day. We are guided by our own power double. Step back, Vinyasa, flow through. Om Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Dwi. Number 2. Right foot up. Left knee down. You can take your right foot wider. You can pad your back knee if you need to. Folding your mat over, use your towel. And then reaching left hand back for the inner edge of the foot. Strap it or slide your forearm over. If you're using your strap, you can do one arm so you have stability, taking left arm overhead. Your right hand can stay pulling back on the knee so the hips stay moving forward and down towards the floor. If you have balance, then you can take both hands overhead and you can kick your foot towards the floor for Vinyasa, the full pose of liberation. Somebody will do it for you. Don't worry. We've got one. From here, Ekapada Bakasana 1. Wrap your right arm across the front of the shin, lean forward, hop your back foot up until it lifts. And then you can take a vinyasa. Wow. Powers in the right foot, kicking down to lift higher. Second side. King Pigeon 2. Left foot up, right knee down. Left foot can wiggle to the left if you need more stability. Left hand can stay pulling back on the knee. Strap it, wrap it, the right hand. Mermaid or merman 2, or use the strap, take it overhead. I'm just going to balance your heart. Now you can go for it. When you're ready, you can work the arm balance. 1 foot crow pose, Ekapada Baka. Om Ekapada Raja Kapotasana tree. 3 position, right leg's in Ardhavira. Right ankle's wider than the hip, so you don't sit on the right heel. Left leg slides into the midline because it's going to want to go wide. Slide your left leg in more, Chayo. There you go, there you go. Walk your hands back, same thing. Lift and curl, and then reach for the back foot, quad stretch. Mermaid 3, or strap it for King Pigeon 3. If you're in deep, work on pulling the foot in behind your head, and then bring your elbows and forearms underneath your chin. Nice, and then release. Jump switch, slide switch. Vinyasa switch. Right leg slides in, and then reach for the back foot. Keep your left toes actively pushing down so the hips stay hovering off your left heel. Work it. Play your edge, quad stretch. Mermaid 3 or full King Pigeon 3. And then release, Vinyasa. Skipping 4 position for now. We'll come back. 5 position, Ekapada Raja Kapotasana Pancha. You can shift a little to the left on this one so you can use the outer edge of your mat to pad the right knee. So the right thigh is parallel with the front edge of the mat, shins parallel with the side of the mat, like half monkey frog position. Right hand can come across in ridge top or fist position for support, and then reach for your back foot, bring it in for the quad stretch, or use your strap and take it overhead for full King Pigeon 5. I know it's weird.
Are you supposed to be elevated?
Yeah. You had it right. When you're ready, you can release, optional vinyasa, and then switch. Left knee up wide. Right leg slides in. Left arm comes across the midline for more balance. You can bring it in fist or ridge stop. And then reach right hand back. That's it. Pull it in for another quad opening or optional pivoting arm overhead. There you go. When you're ready, get out of there, Vinyasa. Ah. Oh, Ardha Matsyendrasana. 1. Half fish pose. Come to sitting, folding left leg in. Crossing right ankle over. You can shift your hips to the left if your right hip is off the mat. Taking right hand back, left arm up, arch up. Exhale across, deep and twist. You can wrap and bind if it's available. Twist and switch. Lengthen right side body and then take it across. Staying with the breath, full in breaths, full out breaths. Inhale and twist, Vinyasa, side hands, step or jump back. Om Ardha Matsyendrasana 2. Left leg straight, right foot on top and half lotus. Twisting to the left first. Right hand reaches across for outer edge of the foot. Left hand reaches behind the back for the top of the thigh and then twist, squeezing over the shoulder. As you pull against the foot of the straight leg, pull that leg back into the hip socket. Bring your right knee towards the midline. We'll get there in a second. It's the prep. And then inhale, untwist for Ardha Padma Paschimottanasana, reaching right arm behind the back, folding forward, left hand hooks big toe. Bend your left elbow up, lift your arm up, engaging back body as you fold forward. Keeping heart chakra open. And then inhale up, lean to the right, bend your left knee up for Sage Marichyasana B. You can slide your right foot out, half lotus if you have stress in the knee, or keep it on top of the thigh and then bow forward using hands for support, or you can wrap and clasp, taking forehead down between the knees. Now inhale up. Now you can work full lotus, or Victoria, Vanessa, Vicky, Judy, you may be able to do Purna Ardha Matsyendrasana, complete half fish, where you keep the right foot in half lotus and then your left foot comes across and it comes to the outside of the right thigh. So you're not in full lotus, it's just to the outside right there, and then you lean onto your right side body and now you twist to the left. That way. The other way. No, the other way. Come this way. And now your right arm comes across. There you go. That's right. It's a really hard pose to do, and you work on holding the knee, or you can just take hands down, but you work on keeping this knee up, and the foot stays flat. So you would just be like half fish position, boom, boom, yoga teachers. Miami yoga. What are we doing? Oh my God, I don't know. And then take a vinyasa somehow, anyhow. Choose your own adventure. From Lotus, you can lift for tolasana, lolasana. The vinyasa goes around to the outside this way. And then you hold the knee. And that's it. That's it. There you go. Second side, Ardha Matsyendrasana 2. Right leg straight, left foot in half lotus first. Doing a mini twist to the right, reaching left hand across for outer edge of the foot. Right arm behind the back. Deep in twist, gazing to the back of the room. Pulling straight leg back into the hip, knee in towards the midline. Inhale and twist for Ardha Padma Paschimottanasana. Left arm behind the back. Right hand moves forward, hooking big toe. Bend that elbow up. Lift right arm and shoulder up, engaging right side body and back body. Up, Sage Marichi B. Lean off to the left, bending right knee up. You can slide that foot out if you need to. Bowing off to the left, moving towards the center, hands for support, or you can wrap and clasp, taking your head down between the legs. We'll get there in a second. You're good. Up. Now you can just play your edge of wherever you are. You can work towards Purna, full complete half fish, just bringing that ankle across, keeping that knee pointing straight up, attempting to twist to the right again, or you can work full lotus. That's it, and then left arm across. I'll stabilize you. There you go. Ready, take a vinyasa from Lotus or free yourself and take the Vini. Upavishta Konasana. Come to sitting, taking legs wide, pivoting off to the side. You can lift your hips and slide them forward. Clear sitting bones and hamstrings. Pulling quads in, hamstrings out. And then fold forward. A little more strength in the legs as you go deeper, pushing thighs down. Power twist over right leg. And up and switch. Back up, fold forward one more time. You can go wider and deeper. I'm here if you guys look for me.
Yes, I have your copy.
Yay. Inhale up, pivot forward, Bakasana. Both big toes, bending knees out, pull up on the feet, arching up, extending, and then fold forward. You can slide your feet forward if there's stress in the knees. Does anybody want me to stand on them? And then inhale up, hands back, arch up, unhinging jaw, stretching out neck. Navasana, holding onto the backs of the knees, lift legs up. Arms parallel or take them overhead if you want to make it harder. Ardha Nava, halfway, pointing feet, working midline, squeezing in strong to the center. Back up. Back down. Last round, back up, flexing, pushing out your heels, a little more strength in the tops of the quads. Ardha, halfway, working midline, firing inner thighs, outer shins. Rest, knees to the chest, rock around a little side to side. Feet on the floor, Setu Bandha, Sharbanga, stretch it out, lifting hips up, walk shoulder blades in, go for the clasp. Press down. Urdhva, Asana. Take it all the way up. You do push-ups, alternate leg lifting, or Dvipada Viparita Danda, clasping behind the head. Rest. You ready for drop backs, TikToks? Go for it. If you want to do another Urdhva from the floor, take it up. Magic number's 1. Need a spot? Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day. done with your back bends, you can start to work into Hanuman Asana. Full splits. Vanessa, micro bend your elbows a little, and then jump. Jump chest forward. Not you, Vanessa. Sorry. Noriega. There it is. There it is. There we go. Hanuman, Hanuman. All the way upright. We're at the finish line. Got to get it in. Judy, you can work floor position if you want to, or if you want to just take Shavasana there, that's fine too. First, snap in. Build strength in your back quads and your hip flexors. Push down through the forward heel, snap it back so you're firing your hamstrings for 6 seconds strong. And then after 6, lift your hips and push your legs out. Go as deep as you can. And then you can work for another quad stretch. Or use your strap and take it overhead if you want to work full Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. For otherwise, you can just use your hands for support. You can use blocks underneath your hands or underneath your feet if you want to get more balance or make it harder. Victoria, you ever tried doing that on 2 blocks? Well, when you do that, you're going to want to push down and build strength instead of letting your hips go down. I don't want to jack you by creating more hyperextension for you. But you work on pushing down and then lift your hips up. That way you build strength there. Because you've got enough flexibility for everybody in this room. You've got enough to go around for everybody. Yeah, it's fun, right?
How long
Change
have
it.
you
Let's tickle. I want to try that.
You want to try it? Go for it. It's the next level. Makes it harder. This one's better for your back foot. You use that one for your front.
Oh.
This one's for your back foot. When you're ready, switch it up. You can do P and F again, resisting for 6, and then extend out. There you go.
So that's when you're flexible, not when you're building?
And then when you want to build strength, now walk your hands back, Vicki, and push down to your feet and try and lift your hips up. Lift your hips up. And try and hold it with your hips up on the blocks. Like Van Damme. Yeah, but you're in Hanuman splits instead of side splits. Yeah. Yeah. That's the power right there. When you're ready, you can switch again, or if you're satisfied, go ahead and come onto your back and you can get in shoulder stands. Round 2 is optional, or go ahead and take it into Shalamba, Sharbanga.
You read my mind.
Yeah. Why didn't somebody do that earlier?
I don't-
That's just lazy.
And it's dangerous too. And
Yeah.
the fabric right there.
If you've been there for 30 seconds or a minute, Lotus is optional if you want to bring the legs into Padma. Just balance on the back of the head, taking palms to the knees. Girl. And then you can lower down for Pindasana if you're in Lotus, wrapping your arms over the legs, or Halasana, and then Karnapita if your legs are straight. Plow pose and the ear pressure pose. And then slowly unroll. Padma Matsyasana, or Regular Matsyasana, unrolling, arching spine off the mat, pushing head back. Optional lift, Uttanapata, lifting legs and arms up. And rest down, take hold of your right knee, bring your right knee towards your right shoulder. And then reach for the foot, pushing knee down, bring the arm over the leg. Foot to the head or behind the head for Supta Bhairava. One leg at a time, and then we'll do both legs. Back right foot for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, you can switch for left foot. Bring left knee to the shoulder. And then reach for the foot. And then both feet, working towards Yoga Nidra, pushing both knees down, walking arms over, attempting to clasp feet behind the head. On my knees. Pull yourself up. When you're ready, you can free yourself and twist to the right. Both knees across to the right, left hand the rib cage or out to the side. And twist to the left. Twist to the right again for Jatara Parvartanasana 2 or 3, crossing left leg over or both legs straight. And twist to the opposite side. Back up, roll around, twist or stretch wherever you need to. And then extend long for Shavasana. Deep inhale. Roll to the right, supporting head on the arm bone. Resting there for a few breaths. And slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. One last Om. And universal prayer. Deep breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Om Namah Shivaya. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend. Inversion workshop tomorrow, 3 to 6 for advanced playtime. Inversion day.